Now, let's talk about the first 120 days. My key highlight yesterday was about corruption. And I liked what the president said about corruption. Because most of the problems we talk about will end if we're able to stamp corruption and end corruption. Yes, yes, yes. So for the 120 days, some may be happy about e-levy, that e-levy has been taken off. For the 120 days, some may be happy about betting tax has been taken off. For the 120 days, some may be happy about the fact that President Mahama was able to set up his cabinet in record time. For the 120 days, some will be happy that an education forum happened. For the 120 days, some will be happy that the business forum happened. For the 120 days, some will be happy that, he was able to bring out the code of ethics or code of conduct. For the 120 days, people will be excited about many different things. For me, what excited me yesterday was about corruption. And people have started giving their ratings. Some say 36 point something, some say 40 something, some say 72, some say 29, whatever it is that your rating is, it is your reality. But I'm sure that the boys on the streets who used to send e-levy and the businessmen who used to send e-levy, Momo, and then get deducted huge e-levy. Say somebody is sending 10,000 cedis. Calculate the e-levy. If somebody is sending 200,000 or 20,000, 25,000, and people send huge amounts of money using their Momo. Some keep their money on their Momo account just to get the interest. Some also transfer their money to and fro. If they have deducted about 50 or 60 cedis from your Momo before because you were doing a transaction, you would appreciate that the Momo tax, the e-levy is gone. So everybody has his reality. If you are somebody who they call an investor on the streets who is interested in betting to make sure that, you are with team A or team B and making sure that they are playing or to draw or to win and all of that, if your 10% is not taken away from you after you have won, you will appreciate the president. But of course, there are others who are also looking at many other different things, some other taxes and many other things. That's fine. For me, my key highlight yesterday was about corruption. What did the president say? Let's listen to him. Corruption. Let's listen to him.
A cornerstone of our commitment to good governance and accountability is tackling corruption and eliminating waste. I promise to initiate inquiries and forensic audits into several critical matters of public interest. This war against corruption continues unabated. The Minister for Health is reviewing the Auditor General's report on the COVID-19 expenditures. After the review, the appropriate actions will be taken. The Sputnik V scandal is under investigation. The Minister for Finance has launched an inquiry into the collapse of indigenous banks and financial institutions. And make no mistakes, facts will be unearthed, culprits will be punished, and lessons will be learned. The Minister for Energy and Green Transition has commenced investigations into the PDS scandal. Deloitte & Touche is conducting an independent audit of the National Cathedral project. I expect their report by the end of this month. A number of officials have been invited and questioned concerning the 13th African Games. On April 30th, 2025, the Attorney General filed 11 charges against a former National Signals Bureau Director General and others for various offenses. Charges will also be filed in the Accra SkyTrain and the National Service Ghost Name scandal. The Office of the Presidential Advisor on Corruption will continue to receive complaints and reports regarding graft for onward transmission to the Attorney General. A cornerstone of our commitment.
That was what the President said. And he gave us a list of, or a litany of cases that are being chased. Mr. President, we are in May. In the past, would have been preparing by now for a National Tree Planting Day. Nana Osei Adakwa, good morning to you. Nana Osei Adakwa of the Green Republic. He mooted the idea many years ago with me on TV3 New Day. He said that on 1st July of every year, we get the president, the vice, the speaker, chief justice, everybody to go and plant trees. He took the proposal to where it belonged, and the people took it, they changed it, and the rest, they say, is history. When they started the implementation, he was nowhere near it. But that's a conversation for another day. But Mr. President, we have had at least 3 or 4 national tree planting days, right? In the past, this is May, we would have been preparing to launch it in June and to plant trees. Are you able to, Mr. President, commission an audit into how many tree seedlings we bought, how much it costs, where the trees were planted, who planted them, whether we paid off everything, whether we still owe, whether we still don't owe? Are you able to tell us what the benefit of those trees have become? Because we should see the trees. If I plant a tree here today, and we are told about the fact that the tree survived, survival rate, we just want a simple audit. It is part of the accountability process. Because we cannot have a system where we are destroying the trees, and then we are claiming to plant trees that we cannot see, and then we continue holding conferences in air-conditioned rooms, talking about climate change and packing ourselves to go to COP, whatever, and then coming back to come and speak English with the people, and then we find that our climatic situation has not changed. So let's do first things first, Mr. President. Let's begin with an audit. How many trees were planted? How much did they cost us? Who planted them? Where did we procure them from? And who were the beneficiaries? Let's do the audit of the tree planting alone. You will be shocked. Let's do a simple audit of the tree planting alone, and you will be shocked.